Hello, boys and girls. I'm RuudDevil. We're Age of the Ring cast. We're on Aelin Viren today for a splendid 1v1. A Balrog does feature in said 1v1, so you have that to look forward to. In the bottom right, we have a RuudDevil. It is Pretty Boy Thena. I just hand out Pretty Boys way too much now, way too liberally. It's gonna lose all meaning, but it's Thena, and he's going with a little bit of everything, a little bit of Dunedain, and some Brelanders as well. His opponent is a Misty Mountain, and it is Pool. A kid who I think is a kid. I mean, I call everyone kid, but he could just be a grown-up. But he hasn't been around long, but he's actually a pretty decent player. And now he's going toe-to-toe with Thena, so best of luck to him. He's rocking the cock and balls of a different variety for Misty Mountains. And no forward tunnel from him. He's going to make these guys trek the long way. He's going to insist his goblins do cardio. Sadly for them, I mean, anything that comes out of here is just goblin bane, so yeah, have fun with that. But I guess better Dunedain than Outriders, I suppose. But yeah, I don't think they're going to get that much done. They do have poison blades. Dunedain in melee, they're going to have to run away immediately. And yeah, they're going to get mowed down instantly. Not enough volume, and it seems he's okay. Paul tried to snipe the builder there. I think Thena would have to be falling asleep for that to work, but I admire his audacity there. Anyway, slightly wounded it, slightly damaged it. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, that's something, I guess. But with goblins, if you're going to go Morio goblins, you want the intensity and you want the spam. And you're going to need quite a lot to stop these Dunedain, and Outriders are on the way. Now, Thena refused to mercy kill this one last goblin, so he actually might get it. And now goblins are fighting in melee. Let's see how the Dunedain fare. Even one in melee. God, that annoys me. Anyway. Oh, no! Terrence the goblin died. Well, that's a shame. Anyway, the intensity is going to keep going. But as I said, I don't know if he's going to get much value. Thena's already expanding. He does have the inn, which means Veterans of Oscuridity are going to come out very soon. And we've got some inexpensive hobbits to hold the line in the meantime. And Outriders caught out by some wargs there, actually getting damage, which is kind of funny. But yeah, doing their job, trampling these poor little goblins. I say poor little goblins because they literally have no chance. When you send them one at a time, they have zero chance. Unless you combo with like Fell Wind or something, yeah. But that's not really what he's doing. Bit of a counterattack from Thena. There's Fell Wind to keep him away from the tunnel, which is an odd use of Fell Wind, but if it saves the tunnel, I guess it works. And nothing else for Thena to do except try and take it down. His banner carrier does actually get it. Dude, that's not fair. Brelanders, their banner carrier doesn't even carry a banner. He's literally a swordsman. That's like extra combat. That's crazy. Speaking of crazy, I finally was like, you know what, let me get around to watching it. I finally got around to watching, or at least got around to start watching House of the Dragon. No one told me the opening for House of the Dragon is literally the same theme as Game of Thrones. Like, obviously I know it's like a Game of Thrones prequel, but I thought they would come up with their own theme. So as soon as I heard it, I was like, I just had images of the Red Wedding again, and I was like, oh god, here we go, here we go. Here's the emotional roller coaster, here we go, I'm about to fall. But yeah, I mean, I love that theme. I mean, who doesn't? It just sounds so good. Anyway, a lot more goblins coming out. For Pool, we did see 2 cave trolls up the middle, which he's actually immediately wielded clubs with them, which you don't always see, just because I'm pretty sure people can't be bothered to wait for a cave troll to find a tree, or at least that's why I don't do it. But he's actually done it, so their ability to kill infantry is improved here. Pikes included, actually. He could actually take this out, but I guess he doesn't want to give these Dunedain some free kills. But it does work.
Together now.
And they did actually nudge the builder there. That was kind of funny. I didn't know they could do that. They like nudged it out the way. That was odd. Anyway, Dunedain getting stuck forces Thena to actually pop the heal. And yeah, it must have looked quite precarious there, because they're all on like half health even with the heal, or even after the heal. So yeah, Thena not wanting to lose his cavalry there. And I'm not sure if he got the orchard. He did not get the one on the left. But if you look on the map, it is covered in purple at the moment. Athena attacking from both flanks. He has both inns now. Yeah, which, I mean, if there's no, like, Wolf Riders or something, or Glorfindel or anything, those, Vets of Ascilith could actually do a lot of work here. Almost as much work as those Outriders, but I highly doubt it. And I kind of want to see more Cave Troll value. I don't think Athena's going to give him the chance, though. And, we have some Mountain Trolls out now. Again, odd use of the Fell Wind. I mean, he did actually get value there. Muzgash is on the field, but another tunnel goes down. I think, Pool would very much benefit from a forward tunnel. D9 forced to swap to their spears there. They do take down one troll. And actually, mugging on the... I think that counts as a mugging, because Athena was the one who started that. And the gold does fall to the troll. But yeah, Athena's eyes and ears are everywhere. He's got orchards in every corner of the west. And it's going to be hard to hide a tunnel there somewhere, but... Think of it this way, Paul. The more orchards he makes is the more opportunities you have to destroy. And there's just another annoying thorn in my side when you face Rivendell. Anyway, getting a few kills here and there, but the eco has got to be in favor of Rivendell. I mean, just look at the map. I mean, he's got so much. He's even got the signal fire for vision as well. And, I mean, don't count Pool out yet. We know how good Athena is, but Misty can be quite a dangerous foe. Let's see. If he gets the Forge, that's going to be annoying. And Athena actually choosing to spend 5 points on Wisdom of the Eldar, aka Farsight. Now, he's ahead. I don't think he... Unless you're going to go with that in the beginning, I think the only reason he went for that is that he wants to get Breath of Manwë. But yeah, otherwise I don't really know why he's gone with that.
We will protect the small folk of Eredor.
Okay, these trolls. Maybe a chance to actually show their quality here. This one's level 3. Unfortunately, hitting the wrong target. Spears do bring him down. And Muzgash needs to be careful here. There's heal again. And, oh, tier 2 Scavenger comes out. That's actually going to make up a lot of difference. I mean, obviously he's going to suffer from not having Biltom and Bert on the field. We know how useful they are. Ruin of Angmar as well. But, I mean, if he's going to go hero spam, because he does have Urshak as well, the Scavenger would actually play into that. It's not every day people go Scavenger. But it does last... Does it last 2 minutes or 1 minute? 150 seconds! 2.5 minutes! Whoa, okay. And how much does he get? 60. So he gets 1/5 of the value. So a builder kill would get you 100. That's actually pretty good value. I don't know if Scavenger changes between versions or between factions even, but... Yeah, currently Goblins are getting 1/5. So plus 60 on that. When he destroys the orchard. More Outriders coming in. Muzgash does need to be careful. I mean, any hero needs to be careful when sort of semi-isolated with cavalry roaming about. But yeah, 2.5 minutes. That is a very generous... That is a very generous timer. Very generous window to start earning the big bucks here. I mean, as I said, Athena is ahead, but if he uses the Scavenger money to get like some shock troop, like a Gundabad Stone Troll, or a Cold... Actually, Cold Drake wouldn't be good. A Gundabad Stone Troll would be good. Just like a sort of shock and awe type guy. Like, you get one of those with a few goblins backing him up, then it's going to be really hard for him to counter that. And you could just blitz your way through a portion of the map, destroying a bunch of, like, orchards and things. So he could go for that with the money he's got. He's got 3k at the moment. Mixing it up with cave bats or something could be good, or maybe going level 3. There's a lot of options at his disposal now. Scavenger is actually doing pretty well. Gildor's still in there, but I kind of want to see the attack here. Urshak has gone in deep. Does he have cave-in? He does. He's used it. So we can guess that he's actually destroyed more than one orchard there. Library is out. Reverence of Yavanna is already there. And Lay of Lathian could be trouble. Halberad's Calder Horde is being used there. And Gildor needs to be careful here. There are some aid from the Brelanders there. He does give them leadership as well. We're at tier 3 for Pool. But yeah, Gildor's a solid hero, but you need to be careful. He is much weaker than his contemporaries, so Muzgash will easily eat him for breakfast. And there's many meetings. There's the tier 2. I think he's going for the level 3 tunnel now. And he did win the Middle-earth lottery because he does have Athelian Rangers, although they are getting sniped by the fortress, which is unfortunate. Cave Shot does go down those, which is good. And is... Ooh... He might have just broken line of sight. Halbrad just needs one more shot. Halbrad just needs to get in range just a little bit. And I think Urshak might actually survive here, which is kind of hilarious. And Gildor under the fort? Yeah, he should survive, but no follow-up, which is unfortunate. And there's that auto-heal.
I am Bolg.
Well, well, well. It is the true Gundabad geezer. It is Bolg, the Terror of the North. I highly doubt we're gonna see Terror of the North, but... yeah. His leadership, his growing hatred, even ruled by fear, which is a bit risky versus all these Dunedain, but still, he's going to be packing a lot. And doesn't he just look marvelous? Anyway, Fellwind plus Worm equals the potential for a lot of destroyed buildings and or units. Almost tier 3 for Thena. And he didn't go with Breath of Man where he went many meetings, so he could go with... Many meetings goes into Altar of Fire, I think. And I feel like Rivendell has one of the weakest weather spells, so that's kind of why I was thinking Altar of Fire. The other tier 3s just overshadow it. And Lay of Lathian has been researched because there's Grey Company, and that's going to make it a lot harder now. But let's see. The Terror of the North is coming down. There's Tangador Hyde. Getting every bit of value. Gildor is the front line. There's the Worm! And an immediate retreat. Now the thing with the Worm is, if you can't get the army, your best bet is to destroy the buildings. Priorities are obviously the orchards. And Paul is opting to destroy these Brelanders. I mean, a level 3 orchard is a lot more value. He does have a bat as well, mixing up a little bit. And he's gonna go for the fortress. I think you're jumping the gun, Paul. I think you are seriously jumping the gun, not with multiple heroes looking at you, and Great Company. There's Breath of Manwë! Juggling the Bolg against the fortress, dude. Even Caven was there. Oh, man. Dude. Bolg, you good? Bro, you good? Shit. Forces the retreat there from the Great Company, but all of these buildings could be gone had he used his Worm correctly. Alright, well, a Worm was just setting fire to his home, so... Aragorn gets out of bed finally. He's on the field. But yeah, between Caven and the Bat, oh man, so many buildings could be destroyed here. And he really needs to do that because Thena's invested heavily in his eco. He even had time to get a lot of these library upgrades. You want to make him pay for that. I mean, he got one orchard there, but that's not enough. Oh god, that's gonna sting for a bit. Oh, that's gonna sting. Okay. 13 points. I already said the Balrog was coming. Because I glimpsed on another person's video that the Balrog was there. So let's see. I don't know if he goes straight to Balrog or if he plays it around, but he's 11 points away currently. Durin's Bane is on its way. But yeah, that was a strange decision by Paul to go for the fortress there. Like, even without Breath of Manwë, I don't think he gets it. I really don't think he gets it. I think there's way too much firepower on him. At least he got his heroes out. Bolg of the North is still there. As long as his leadership is still around, then, yeah, he's got such a good chance in these confrontations. And he's still pumping out trolls every now and then, which is cool to see. And, yeah, Bounders... proving just how annoying they are by slipping through everyone. Scavenger is back. Obviously you want to activate it when you've got the chance to kill a lot of troops. I noticed Paul isn't actually using his tunnels, which is very odd. Maybe he doesn't know that they like the word tunnel isn't just for show. It does actually have a meaning there. Anyway, here we go. There's Scavenger, that's why they're glowing. And that's a full-on retreat. There's no way, unless Flood comes in here, there's no way he can engage this directly. Everyone's on full retreat here. There's mini meetings. I think that's purely to try and snipe the snow trolls and or slow down Paul's charge here. Tangoto High does drop, and he's going to actually back off there. It wouldn't have mattered because Light of Telperion came in anyway. And with everything here, I think he can just keep on fighting. Unless Breath of Manwë is back. We'll have to have a look. Breath of Manwë is not back. There's the freeze from Urshak. They can get in close now. Bolg slowly leveling up. When he activates Growing Hatred, I think he does get splash damage. Let me have a look real quick. Deals knockback damage with greater radius. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll just call that splash. There's heal as Urshak's stun fades. Urshak getting focus hit. There's Growing Hatred. And I think Urshak is going to fall here. Oh my god, did you see the massive cleave there? Urshak does get away, cheating death for a second time. And that's actually mixing it up. I thought for sure he'd go with Elrond to match Bolg's leadership, because obviously Elrond comes with his own, which is pretty baller. But on the flip side, no one really goes Glorfindel. I say no one, but he's not as popular as Elrond. But he's adept at hero killing, so he could actually work out pretty well. If Pool doesn't really know the strengths of enemy heroes and he decides to fuck around, he's definitely gonna find out from Glorfindel. Even without Revealed in Wrath, it's gonna hurt quite a lot. Now Urshak is low, but he's still in there. Knowing Thena, he's gonna prioritize him. There he is! Oh shit! And an immediate scatter. Have you seen a faster scatter than that? Alright, Glorfindel, now's your time. You fancy dying again? Here you go, buddy. Here's your time. Did you see the damage there just from like the mini trample? Dude! Oh man. Dude, just trample heroes to death. That'd be cool as hell. Alright, he doesn't know how to use a tunnel system, but he knows how to use Fire Breath. Nice. Epic and based and red pilled. Let's go. And proccing the ignite. And if the army scatters like that, which is usually the case, because Balrog is pretty slow, even with his flying around, you can just dodge it. Yeah, just focus the buildings. Just Kinky Whip every building, and you're fine. Breath of Manwë does come back. Stifles the support, so I think the fortress is going to survive again. There's another Fire Breath. Say goodbye to your orchards. That's what the worm should have done. How much time we got left? We got enough for one more whip, maybe. One more whip, maybe. Very nice. Yeah, the army had to scatter. If he kept Bolg around the Balrog, if not for the Breath of Manwë, then I think obviously Thena loses a hell of a lot more. Anyway, counterattack by Thena. Tier 4 has been dropped. That's the ace in the hole. Worm is almost back. He's got 10 points. Lug is on the field. I didn't know that. And Glorfindel gets his first hero kill. And there's the Gundabad Troll. I think the armor upgrade is definitely worth it because Thena is going to try and bring it down with his Dunedain. So you want to make that as painful as possible. And that was a mini Thena counterattack, but now the goblins are back in the offensive. He's got Bolg's bodyguard as well. And this image just... Gildor. There is no way he gets out of that. No way. Are you kidding me, dude? How does he lose 70% health in one swing and then get out of that? Oh, there's Ultra Fire! Terrible clump! Oh my goodness, that's so unfortunate. Gildor does fall, but that is so unfortunate. Gundabad actually doing well, and that's why you need the armor upgrade. Mozgar's trying to kill Halbrad, trying to get rid of that leadership, but Dunedain are going to be sniping from both sides. There's Dunedain everywhere. Oh, that was so unfortunate. You know what? I'll try to go for the fort there, and Glorfindel handles it himself. But yeah, we're gonna say Thena five-headed that. That was a master bait from Gildor. No one can resist Gildor bait. Funnels him in, forces him to clump, and then Ultra Fire for maximum value. And then the Dunedain just happened to be on the flanks there. That was an expert defense there. And there's Revealed in Wrath, and I think unless... Okay, thankfully, the Berserkers show up. And still, he's got veterans from the inn hacking away at his eco. And, thankfully Goblins have the Scavenger eco. So it's not going to be such... Or it's not going to be as big an impact as it would usually be. He's actually got a lot of spells ready to go. But yeah, that attack was actually stopped by Ultra Fire, which is pretty crazy to stop an attack of that size just from Ultra Fire. I feel like it did everything there. There's a hero down there. Who's that? It's Halbarad. Okay. We could see more Banner of Arwen value. There was a time when we never saw it, but people have learned the way of the Halbarad, and now we get it quite a lot. These Godabit Stone Trolls are going to wear on his eco. So he's going to want to get a lot of scavenger value. And he's just fortifying this area because the main attacks have come in through the middle. And again, we'll just say this forward forge is bait. Which is pretty tasty bait, I'll be honest. We're at level 8, so Black Pit for the heal. We're getting close to tier 4 for Thena. And
we are Knights of Rivendell.
I think Thena's in a pretty good position because the tier 4 for Goblins is out of the bag. But I'm still going to say it's a pretty close game. Scavenger has been dropped here. Thanks for all the +4s and the +8s. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I just eat that up. Thanks, man. Shit, that kid. Alright, we still have Growing Hatred. So if there's any sort of clump from Thena, then he will get punished. Like that, as the XD, get wrecked. Breath of Malmö might be back by the time the battle starts proper. He does have many meetings. He can trap this army here. I feel like many meetings is going to be dropped in about 3 seconds. There it is. Oh, I see your many meetings. I raise you a fat worm. Modeled after some people, I guess. I don't know. Great company? Ooh, out of range. If there's one thing Thena is good at, it's an organized retreat. And that's going to be a problem. Yeah. Noldor Knights. That's definitely a big problem. And between you, me, and the arrow tower, this worm's actually taking pretty good damage. Bolg is isolated. Bolg is on his own. Breath of Manwë is there to stop any retreat, actually. And Growing Hatred. Bang! Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Bolg is in a lot of trouble. Black Pit could actually heal. No, 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 no. Black Pit. There it is. Not going to be enough. And Aragorn does get the final hit. I'm not sure if he's got Anduril. Let me just check the forge real quick. Where's this forge? Doesn't have Anduril. Okay. Just making sure. And one of these heroes is dying. Never mind. Lug is actually beating Noldor Knights. It's Surfing Butt. There it is. Tries to freeze. Doesn't work. And Surfing Aragorn. None can escape Surfing Aragorn. And Lug as well. How is Lug lasting longer than the others? That's actually kind of hilarious. Alright, Gildor is back. And I think that actually might be GG now, because that was a lot of heroes dead. That was 3 down the tube. Excuse me? You just came out! What? Oh, bloody hell, Gildor. That would have been the shortest revival in history. But yeah, now the tier 3's out of the bag. Didn't really get any value out of it. And if Muzgash falls, I think that might be every hero for Misty. 6 feet under. And he is trying to run away, but I think he's going to get run down. And, oh my god, that damage. You see that? Frickin' hell, man. But yeah, that's got to be GG. We're close to tier 4 now, and I think Thena's got it now. Forged Blades, but I think it's too little too late. I think, unfortunately for Paul, who has played splendidly as Misty, he's actually missed his chance now. I think that was it. His chance was when the Altar of Fire just came in. And here's the counterattack. He does have tier 4. He can use Ultra Fire again in a couple seconds, and he's got Breath of Manwë. Yeah. I think he's going to wait to use Flood when these troops come back. And again, sort of a pretty easy retreat. Hold on, we got Breath of Manwë. Gets a little bit of value, I guess. Is he going to go for the fort? Is now the time, or is he going to delay it a bit? Being chased by Gundabad trolls. I imagine that means a little bit later. But yeah, Pool fought very well, but I think this is the end now. Durin's Bane? Maybe. It depends how long Thena takes. Maybe it could come back. Maybe. And yeah, Pool just buying everything now. Desperate times. It strikes everyone. And he just needs some forces to deal with those Gundabad trolls. I'm not sure where they've gone, actually. And Bolg's bodyguard. Hopping Tank gotta hide that, making sure to destroy it with minimal casualties. And Bolg's bodyguard do fall. And 3 heroes just chilling. But yeah, one more attack, and surely this will be it. He's just making sure to get it.
We are Knights of Rivendell.
Get it in one. Well, if anything, Paul is getting builder kills, so that's something, I guess.
Ready rules. Light until Tyrion compels
Pool ain't done yet. Pool ain't done yet. Okay, shit. Your base might be in trouble, actually. If there's any sort of backup. Any sort of backup. Oh, okay. Balrog can't deal with a fortress, but all of Thena is moving up to, yeah. You can't really fight this in your base, so... Oh man, plus 16 combo with Scavenger, you love it. Oh man. Well, Balrog's gonna have some fun. But here we go. I think he's, no, he's not. Okay. And another builder kill for Pool. There it is. Just tramples the builder, why not? Oh boy. Breland encampment tanking the whip. You know what? Respect. But that was so funny. Just watching Thena just bail from his own base. Just fucking bail. Ring the alarm. We're getting out of here. You see how close he was to victory? You can see the value the Balrog gets. And just every follow-up attack was just stifled, so... close, but no cigar. Here goes Thena. Forged Blades. Knocks back his own hero. With Ultra Fire. And yeah, Forged Blades on the fort. There's the 50% damage buff. No Worm Summon from the Fortress, which is actually a bit unfortunate. And there's Flood. There it is. To destroy the reinforcements. Everything gets dropped there. And the Worm might have actually caused a retreat here, but no Worm. There goes the Fortress. GG, well played. Pool was very close. But in the end, Glorfindel had the last laugh. There's the delete from Pool. And it will be GG, well played. Good night.